Even though I don't wanna show emotions, I'm hoping not the type to try and tell. Hi babes, I'm back with another video. If this is your first time seeing me, my name is Sonia and I love doing makeup videos. So stay tuned for those. So right now I am doing my brows with the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. And it's in the shade 4.5. I use this shade on my clients as well. So I do love this one. And now I'm using the Laneige lip mask, which is something I also keep in my kit. I usually get it during the holidays when they have like the assorted lip masks in different flavors. I get it then and I keep them in my kit. And here's the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I'm using that to sculpt out my brows and use all over my lid. And I do this to make sure that my skin tone is the same across my lid. It gives it a good base for my eyeshadow. So yeah. And with this step, you want to take your time and make sure you get up under your brows and smooth everything out without like destroying the brow. After you've filled in your brows, you want to just clean it up. Here I'm using the Desert Bouquet Morphe palette. I chose to use a brown shade for my transition color. And I fill that color in throughout my crease. Here I'm using the color out of the palette as well. At first glance, the color looked like it was silver. But clearly, later you'll see that it's more of a champagne color. And it's beautiful, but I really did want to try a silver shade, which I do have some silver eyeshadow, which I'll probably do in another video. But yeah, this is how this one turned out. I pack it on with my finger. I feel that sometimes using your finger, you can get a better color payoff, especially with shimmer eyeshadows. Here, I'm just trying to even out the colors on both eyelids. Now I'm using this Lunar eyeliner, and it's a liquid eyeliner with a felt tip, and I love it because it's so black. So I have to get more of that. I am definitely more conservative when it comes to my eyeliner. I don't do strong wings anymore. Um, Even sometimes I get a little wing happy, but for the most part, if I'm going out, I won't do a really long wing. I kind of stick to a more conservative look. So I don't do a lot of colors or, strong eyeliner, but I do it on clients. So I guess it depends on what type of mood I'm in. Yeah, I really have to replace this liner. I'm running out. And here I'm using the NARS and Bellum. Here I'm cleaning up my eyeliner with foundation. I find concealer can be pretty sharp, and I just want a really natural, more natural skin tone. And here I'm just blending out my foundation with a big brush. It's just faster. I use this like every day when I'm going to work, before work, doing my makeup. Here I'm using that shape tape once again. Forehead, under my eyes. I don't do like the whole triangle thing. Maybe every once in a while, but usually I just put a little and spread it out. And now I'm just blending out my concealer. The usual, just blend, 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 and blend some more. Here I'm adding a extra bright concealer, just a dot, a very little bit. And I just blend that out. The first concealer I used was the Shape Tape in Deep Sand, and that one is pretty good, but I do love to put like one lighter, just a little bit lighter under my eye. It helps to neutralize the more yellow tones. But that Deep Sand is pretty good though with my skin tone. Now I'm setting my under eye. I don't bake. I just blend in. I apply the powder and I just keep going over it to pack it in and let it absorb in my skin. Here I'm using the Maybelline eyeliner. You can find this at the drugstore. It's just a creamy eyeliner pencil and it's pretty black and I like that. Here I'm using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Deep. And I'm using the Morphe palette here to contour. But not really contour, it's more of a bronzer. But it is a palette from Morphe that I'm using. And I usually use like the blush out of that palette as well. So I was looking at my brows and I decided to go back over them with the concealer mixed with a little bit of my foundation because I want it to blend well with my forehead. So I'm going in to sharpen my brows up a bit and to make it look more defined. Then, of course, I'm going to also blend this out with a small brush. Then I'm going to go in and smooth that even more with a sponge just to make sure I'm blending it all in, and the rest of the foundation that and concealer that I have on that sponge helps blend it even more. And now I'm going back in with the same Morphe palette and I'm going to contour my nose with a bronze color powder. Now I'm using this MAC highlighter and I'm going in and putting a little on the tip of my nose and across the bridge to kind of brighten up my nose, to clear up some of the powder that I used. And I'm going into my inner corners of my eye to give that little highlight effect there as well. It does brighten up your eyes when you do that, so I like doing that. Now I'm using the Marc Jacobs mascara to put some mascara on my eyelashes to prep for my falsies. So I'm going to put some lashes on, and this kind of helps everything blend together and not have eyeshadow in my eyelashes, because nothing's worse than that. Here I try to, when I apply my eyelashes, I like to set the lashes in the middle. I usually hold them with the tweezers in the middle of the lash, and I set them right there in the middle of my eye. I try to get it close to the middle, if that makes sense. So I usually put them on from the middle of the lash and then make sure they're sticking in the inner side and on the outer corner of my eye. But I don't like carrying it too close to the inner corner of my eye. It's just not as comfortable if it's too close to the inner corner. And here I'm going in to use the tweezers to kind of squeeze my lashes and the actual false lashes together, so it won't be a huge separation of the false lash and my eyelashes. Okay, now I'm going to go in with that same Morphe palette, and I'm going to use the pink blush that's in there. I love these Morphe palettes because it has so many different things you can use in it, from the highlighter to contour, bronzer. I do love them, and they come in different tones too. Like I know there's a deep, because I have the extra, like the deep palette, as well as I think it's like a medium deep. If you have any questions, I'll link it below, and you can go check that out. I do like to go in and still blend out whatever I've done to my face, even to the highlighter. If it's too much, I try to blend it out and make sure that everything is smooth and set. See, it's coming along now. Now I'm going over it with the foundation powder and lightly cover the areas I have foundation and concealer to help blend it even more. I'm lining my lips with the Cali lip pencil, and that's in brown. I don't know if that's the actual name of the shade, but it is the brown shade. I'm sure it's probably more than one. But if you have questions, link it below. Just comment below and I'll make sure I find out the right shade for that one. In my future videos, I will link some things below, but since I'm getting started, I'm going to see what you guys like. If you like my makeup videos, I'll do more of these and start to link the products. Just let me know. We'll see how my YouTube career goes. Okay, so I decided to use the Sephora liquid lip. And it's a mauve pink color. And I have several of these. I think they came in like a kit. I don't know if it was during the holidays, but I've had it for probably a year. And I'm using a disposable lip wand thingy to apply it. And it gets kind of dry, so I like to make sure I blend it out good. And I'm probably talking to someone, I'm not sure who. So I'm going back over it with the pencil to make sure I'm blending it in and have the look I'm going for. Here I'm talking about my mom. And she was talking about losing weight, and I told her if I lose weight, we're going to have to lock everybody up. Nobody is safe, boo-boo. Nobody is safe when I get it together, because I'm going to get it together. Now some final touches with blending out, getting the creases together. Okay, she's come a long way. Okay, I'm feeling myself just a tad, but my hair is still flying, so we got to do something about that. Okay, this is pretty much the finished look. Now, if you like these looks, please like, comment, and subscribe. Click on that notification bell. And this is your girl all done up. Babe, what do you think? Let me know. Drop a comment, drop some hearts, and some love.
You make me feel these days. Some getting dry for your baby girl. Smoke a nigga top for your baby girl. Burn somebody block for your dog.